Hey guys, this is Amit and you are watching Tech Dad. In this video, we are going to compare between OnePlus 9RT 5G versus iQOO 9, and we will discuss which one is better in camera, performance, display, body of the devices, features, communication chips, and about the prices. At the end of the video, I'm gonna tell you which one is better according to me. So watch this video till the end. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Let the comparison start with the camera of the devices. Talking about the rear camera of the devices, 9RT have triple camera setup, 50 megapixel of wide camera, 16 megapixel of ultra wide camera, and 2 megapixel of macro camera. Whereas iQOO 9 comes with triple camera setup, 50 megapixel of wide camera, 13 megapixel of ultra wide camera, 12 megapixel of telephoto camera. So the winner here is 9RT because it have 16 megapixel of ultra wide camera, which can take high resolution of ultra wide shots. Let's talk about the selfie camera of the devices. 9RT have 16 megapixel of wide camera, whereas iQOO 9 have 16 megapixel of wide camera. So the winner here is 9RT because it can take low noisy photos in low light condition because it have low aperture. Let's talk about the camera features of the devices. 9RT have dual LED flash, HDR and panorama, whereas iQOO 9 have dual tone dual LED flash, HDR and panorama. So the winner here is iQOO 9. And about the video recording options in the devices, 9RT can shoot 4K video max at 60 fps, Full HD video max at 240 fps with gyro electronic image stabilization, whereas iQOO 9 can shoot 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 30 fps with gyro electronic image stabilization. So the winner here is 9RT because it can record 4K video max at 60 fps. Moving to the performance of the devices, let's start with the operating system of the devices. 9RT have Android 11 support. On the other side, iQOO 9 also have Android 12 support. So the winner here is iQOO 9 because it have newer generation of operating system. And about the user interface of the devices, 9RT have ColorOS whereas iQOO 9 comes with OriginOS Ocean. So it's a tie because both of the user interface have different UI. So finally it's up to you which UI you like it or not, it's up to you. Let's talk about the processor of the devices. 9RT is powered by Snapdragon 888 5G based on 6nm processor, whereas iQOO 9 is powered by Snapdragon 8 Generation 1 based on 4nm processor. So the winner here is iQOO 9 because it have newer generation of processor which can give you faster processing speed. And about the GPU of the devices, 9RT is packed with Adreno 660 whereas iQOO 9 is packed with Adreno 730. So the winner here is iQOO 9 because it have newer generation of GPU which can give you best gaming experience. Let's talk about the clock speed of the devices. 9RT can clock at 2.84 GHz based on octa-core Kryo chipset, whereas iQOO 9 can clock at 3.0 GHz based on octa-core Kryo chipset. So again, the winner here is iQOO 9 because it have faster clock speed. And about the RAM variants in the devices, 9RT have 8 and 12 GB, whereas iQOO 9 have 8 and 12 GB. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same RAM capacity. Let's talk about the internal storage of the devices. 9RT have 128 and 256 GB, whereas iQOO 9 have 128, 256 and 512 GB. So the winner here is iQOO 9 because it have bigger storage option. And about the external storage of the devices, 9RT did not have any external card slot option, whereas iQOO 9 also did not have. So it's a tie. Moving to the display features of the devices, let's start with the display size of the devices. 9RT have 6.62 inches of display, whereas iQOO 9 have 6.78 inches of display. So the winner here is iQOO 9 because it have bigger screen size. And about the screen to body ratio, 9RT have approx 87.9%, whereas iQOO 9 have 88.0%. So it's a tie because both of the devices have approx the same ratio. Let's talk about the screen resolution of the devices. 9RT comes with Full HD Plus display. On the other hand, iQOO 9 also have Full HD Plus display, so it's a tie. And about the display type of the devices, 9RT have AMOLED display having 120Hz of refresh rate with HDR10+ support, whereas iQOO 9 have AMOLED display having 120Hz of refresh rate with HDR10+ support. So it's a tie because both of the devices can produce vibrant and vivid colors. Moving to the body features of the devices. Let's start with the thickness of the devices. 9RT have 8.3 mm of thickness, whereas iQOO 9 have 8.4 mm of thickness. So the winner here is 9RT because it have slimmer body. Talking about the weight of the devices, 9RT comes with 199 grams of weight, whereas iQOO 9 have 206 grams of weight. So the winner here is 9RT because it have lighter body weight. And about the protective glass of the devices, 9RT have Gorilla Glass 5, whereas iQOO 9 have Gorilla Glass 5. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same generation of glass. Let's talk about the build quality of the devices. 9RT have glass back, whereas iQOO 9 have glass back. So it's a tie because both of the devices have solid build quality. And about the SIM options in the devices, both of the devices have dual nano SIM support, so it's a tie. Moving to some of the most important features of the devices. Let's start with the fingerprint scanner of the devices. 9RT have under-display fingerprint scanner. On the other side, iQOO 9 have under-display fingerprint scanner, so it's a tie. And about the sensors in the devices, 9RT have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass, whereas iQOO 9 have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass, so it's a tie. Let's talk about the battery capacity of the devices. 9RT have 4500 mAh of battery capacity, whereas iQOO 9 have 4700 mAh of battery capacity. So the winner here is iQOO 9 because it have bigger battery capacity. Let's talk about the charging speed of the devices. 9RT have 65 watts of fast charging, whereas iQOO 9 have 120 watts of fast charging. So the winner here is iQOO 9 because it have faster charging speed. Let's talk about the loudspeaker of the devices. 9RT comes with stereo speakers, whereas iQOO 9 have dual speakers. So the winner here is 9RT because it can produce immersive sound. And about the headphone jack of the devices, 9RT did not have any 3.5mm of headphone jack, whereas iQOO 9 also did not have, so it's a tie. Moving to the communication chips in the devices. Starting with the WLAN of the devices, both of the devices have 6th generation of Wi-Fi, AC, dual band Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi direct and hotspot, so it's a tie. And about the Bluetooth version of the devices, 9RT have 5.2 generation of Bluetooth, whereas iQOO 9 also have 5.2 generation of Bluetooth. So again, it's a tie because both of the devices have same generation of Bluetooth. Let's talk about the positioning chips in the devices. 9RT have dual band AGPS, GLONASS, Galileo and BDS, whereas iQOO 9 have AGPS, GLONASS, Galileo, BDS, QSIS and some other chips. So the winner here is 9RT because it have dual band AGPS. And about the USB connectivity of the devices, 9RT comes with 2nd gen of Type-C connector with OTG support, whereas iQOO 9 have 2nd gen of Type-C connector with OTG support, so it's a tie. Moving to the price of the devices in the international market, 9RT is around $550 whereas iQOO 9 is available from $600 In the Indian market, 9RT have starting range from 43,000 rupees, whereas iQOO 9 is available from 47,000 rupees. Moving to the conclusion of the video. In the camera, the winner here is 9RT. In the performance, the winner here is iQOO 9. In the display, it's a tie. In the body segment, the winner here is 9RT. In the features of the device, it's a tie. In the communication chips, it's a tie. And about the prices, the winner here is iQOO 9. So the decision is totally yours. Which device you like the most so far, and let me know in the comment below what do you think, which device is better for you. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like our content, please like our video, share this video and subscribe to our channel. Comment what's your thought in the comment below. If you're watching this video on Facebook, please like our page TechDad, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, here's my Instagram ID on the screen. This is Amit and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.